Well, a fine howdy do to you too. So I found this the other day. I meant to do a video for it, but then I ran out of time. It's two gingers. Oh, excuse me. Whew, excuse me, really. Wow. Whew, I'm glad you don't have to smell that. Two gingers Irish whiskey. I'm going to pour a jigger. Here is a jigger, 1.5 ounces. A jigger is 1.5 ounces. Many think a jigger is an unprecise measurement, a general term, and it's kind of got to be used that way. But a jigger is actually a specific term of measurement. It means 1.5 ounces. Yes, it do. So I poured it. Anytime I do a video for liquor, sometimes I drink on rocks, but when I do it for the first time, I always put it in a rocks glass. Here I'm using these little rocks glasses that I found, or a neat glass, not a rocks glass, rather. I drink it neat, and I found these neat glasses, or my wife actually found these at a thrift store, so there you go. This one says ringneck pheasant. This is an interesting blended, only twice distilled Irish whiskey, where if you know anything about Irish whiskeys, you know most Irish whiskeys are distilled 3 times. Now, the thought behind that process is that third distillation makes it smoother. Most scotches are only distilled twice. That third distillation makes it smoother. The thought behind only twice distilling is you have a more distinct flavor. Now their website says you should get some caramel, you should get some honey, you should also get some citrus out of this. And I can tell you, I actually had a shot of this the other day, so I know I have an idea what I'm going to taste here. You do get all those things, especially on the aromas. You do get some pleasant citrus on the aroma that typically isn't found in an Irish whiskey, almost lime-like notes. The flavor isn't bad. It is not as smooth as some, but it is more distinct than many. You do get some caramel, slight vanilla. Vanilla is very light. There are some citrus notes, as their website suggests that you will get. I almost think that they've actually made this probably. There's a recipe on their website to do the two gingers with ginger ale with some lime, and I kind of have to say that they probably mean this as a cocktail whiskey. Something to be blended. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm more of a street whiskey drinker, but every once in a while I've enjoyed a highball, so it's not necessarily a bad thing either. But it does have the flavors, the very light vanilla, the bigger caramel, and also the citrus notes that I think would lend itself well to be a blended cocktail, or to work in with something else. I did have a sampling where they did their recipe at a liquor store. Macadoodles, as a matter of fact, did a sampling where they made the two gingers and ginger ale. And it does work fine that way. I could also see this going if you didn't want to drink I'm having trouble speaking, drink the straight liquor like I'm doing now. Because of the flavors that this imparts, I could see it going very well in some club soda. If you wanted a refreshing cocktail with some club soda and a wine ledge, I went Barry Kripke on a lime wedge. Anyways, I could see this as a good refreshing summer highball. This was some club soda and a lime wedge. But anyway. But if you're watching me drinking this straight, you can see I'm not making a face in any way. It is rather smooth. It is enjoyable. I mean, I wouldn't shoot a whiskey like this. I mean, it's not extremely expensive, but it's not cheap either. It runs about $20 a bottle. I'm just not a fan of doing shots because that's just to get drunk faster. I'm about enjoying the alcohol. So I do like drinking neat. I do like a highball upon occasion because for me it's about the enjoyment. So I don't recommend doing that, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it is a moderately priced whiskey that it is quality enough to drink neat, but I think will also lend itself well to be mixed in a cocktail or a highball. And there you go. Hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. Let me show you a little bit last time. Let me show you the bottle one last time. Two gingers. Yeah, if you get a chance to try it and you're a fan of the whiskey, I'd give it a shot. It's certainly worth trying at least once because it is a little bit more, it is different and a little more distinctive than many.